start again. Hello everyone, I'm CM Dragonlark, and this is the beginning of the Warp Portal Does Extra Life 2018 live stream. We're just this first hour going to go over some Extra Life details. I'm going to be playing some Ragnarok Rush. Hello everyone in chat. We have this on both YouTube and Twitch for Warp Portal, so if you're having issues with one, you can switch over to the other. Yeah, let's get started. As you can see, I'm in Ragnarok Rush right now. I hope you guys are having a fantastic morning, and before I do anything else, let's go ahead and post the link to the Warp Portal blog post where we have all of our information about the Extra Life schedule and links to our Extra Life Warp Portal page. Alright, there we go. Let's make sure that went out. Yeah, it went out. Cool, cool, cool. So Extra Life. Some of you may be familiar with what Extra Life is. It is a awesome event that is run every year where gamers and companies will run 24-hour live streams to help raise money for various charities. We're raising money for the Children's Hospital of Orange County in that blog post, and I'll actually make just the direct post to our Extra Life page as well. You can see all of the donations we've received go directly to that organization. This year we've already raised $1,644, and that's awesome. We have an amazing community. Sorry, it's very early. I've been rushing around setting things up. If you have any trouble hearing me, please let me know. I can move the microphone around, change the volume of things. I realize I have the music on in the background, and I can't really tell on my end because it sounds a little different. If it's too loud, if I'm too quiet. So please let me know if there's any issues with that. So yeah, Extra Life. So we're going to continue raising money. You have until, let's say you'd really like to donate, but you can't right now. We'll be accepting donations until the end of the year. So if you can't today, and if you can't donate at all, we really appreciate your support just showing up for even parts of our live streams. We'll be having different segments of the live stream throughout the next 24 hours. Lots of Warp Portal live streams, so we'll have game events. On that blog post, we have our schedule. So right now, we're just kind of having Ragnarok Rush going while I set up our next live stream starting at 10 to noon is going to be Dragon Saga, where myself and our Dragon Saga producer Turfing, and we're going to be joined in game by the developer Popcorn. We're going to run through a Destiny dungeon where I am really hoping I won't just die over and over again, because those are tough. 12 to 2, there's going to be Ragnarok Online with CM Astra and Jello Shaker. 2 to 3, we're going to have a Rose Online live stream where we're going to summon a super boss. 3 to 4, we're going to have kind of a special event. One of our GMs is going to be doing a speed run of Resident Evil 2 where they're going to try to beat the game in under an hour. Now they have already in the past beat the game in under an hour twice so far. Their current record, I believe, is at 55 minutes. So they're going to try to beat that. We're going to watch them attempt to beat Resident Evil in under 55 minutes. For those who are familiar with speedrunning, I guess this isn't like world record breaking, but beating a game at a game that large to me at under 55 minutes is crazy. So I'm excited to see if they can do it. And then we're gonna talk to him about speedrunning and stuff like that after, or if he dies early, we'll talk to him sooner. 4 to 5, we're gonna have Soul Calibur with CM Jello Shaker, and I believe one of the GMs. Hello, Curveros Zero. Sorry if I said that wrong. Please feel free to correct me if I say your name wrong. Then 5 to 6, we're having a Requiem live stream. On the blog, it says it's going to be with me and Veritas, but she's not going to make it in. So we're gonna pull in Helium. He might not be in the live stream, but he'll be in the game, and we're gonna maybe do some monster summoning, some giant terrifying monsters throughout the game for people to kill or in certain spots. We'll see how that goes. 6 to 7. Now I have an updated sheet, so I'm gonna check that out. Okay, 6 to 7. We're going to have Tierfiend is going to be playing a hardcore mode version of Diablo 2. He's going to try not to die, because if he dies, he has to start the game all over again. So, yay. I was never able to play the hardcore modes of these games. I feel like I become very attached to my character, and if they die, I get very upset if they can't just come back to life. At 7 to 8, we're going to have some of our GMs come in, and they're going to play, and producers come in and play Overcooked. Right? Yeah, you guys understand. There was actually, this is going to sound super nerdy. I played those Pokemon games, and I remember a lot of people when I was growing up played the special challenges where if your Pokemon faints, they die, and I couldn't even fathom that. I was like, how could you just set it free? So 7 to 8 Overcooked. They're going to break all of their friendships by playing that game. 8 to 9, we're going to have some more War Portal staff come in and play Kerbal. If you guys don't know what Kerbal is, it's it's where you build rockets and you're trying to make the rockets good enough to go to space. I think they're going to be making a lot of them explode spectacularly, which is kind of the funnest part to me. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I like building the things, and that's cool, but I just kind of like watching them explode when they fail in this game, because it's really cool. So that's what they're going to be doing. It's trying to get into space, but maybe exploding a lot. From 9 to 10, I'm going to come back. I'm going to be playing Pillars of Eternity. I'm going to jump into a game I've already started, so it's not right at the beginning, so we might miss some stuff. If you guys have played already, the Tree of Death, there's a Tree of Death sort of near the beginning. But yeah, I'm going to start with some progress of that. I wanted to have a full team, so I could be really sad when anyone... I like those characters so much that when one of them gets hurt, I feel really bad. And then from 10 to 11, it's going to be me and maybe Androsite. And anyone else we could pull in to play Crawl, which is a game, if you guys haven't seen it, it's kind of got old school graphics, but it's one of those friendship breaking games too, where everyone's fighting to become the hero character. And you do that by one person's the hero, and then the others are the monsters that are trying to kill the hero, and then the person who manages to kill the hero becomes the hero, and then that person who was the hero becomes a monster to try to kill them. So the person who's the hero the longest wins. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've never played it. I got it, and I know a lot of people in the office have played it, so I'm looking forward to that. Then we're gonna have Monster Prom, which I've also never played, but Androsite is going to be playing that. Then I'm going to be playing Ori and the Blind Forest. These might change a little bit depending on who comes in and out of the live stream. We're going to have at 1 to 1, it's going to be Veritas is going to come and play Vampire, and then some more spooky games. 3 to 4, I'm going to be in here, but I'm not going to be playing it. One of the GMs is going to be coming in and playing Getting Over It, which is a game where you fail over and over again until you want to break your computer screen. And then Veritas is going to be playing Krampus and or some other spooky games. She's got a lot of spooky games ready, so she might switch out a couple of them. Then it's going to be Donut Country, where you play as some raccoons trying to destroy a town / the world. From after that, we might be doing some monster drawing, or we might play another game. Around the early hours of the morning, as our brains deteriorate into exhaustion, sometimes the schedule gets a little bit different. Like, things change up depending if someone like passes out in exhaustion in a corner, then someone else will play a different game. From 7 to 8, Veritas is going to be playing Dream Daddy, and then we're going to have the wrap up of our live stream where people will be playing. Maybe she'll keep playing Dream Daddy for a little bit. Maybe we'll jump into another Warp Portal title. We'll see where we're at. Yeah, because around 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're going to be pretty tired. If you guys have hung out before, you know that we're a little bit delirious at that point. But it's for a great cause. And I'm so excited to be here again for another awesome Extra Life. We've been doing this for, I think, 5 years now. And it's always like such a delight to see people come together and donate to these amazing causes. All right. Has anyone in chat been here for a previous Extra Life? Have you hung out in chat while we did this before, so you're familiar with this formula? And I know there's a bit of delay, so I'm asking this question to the future of the chat window. I guess I'll go in key a little bit while I wait for that. I'm playing this on BlueStacks. You guys are wondering how I'm playing this on this. Oh, and for Ragnarok Rush, I was going to jump into some Ragnarok Rush info for those interested, a part of the Ragnarok. I am already sleepy somehow. Ragnarok Rush community. We have an event going on our Facebook page right now, where we're so proud of our clever name, fall screenshot contest, where you have to take screenshots of your fallen enemies. Get it? Fall and enemies? Yep. And that could be more tricky than you might think. I feel like I have a really hard time taking a picture at the exact moment the monster I want to take a picture of dies. Like, when we first were setting up it, I was like, all right, I gotta get a good screenshot of some fallen monsters for this event post to give like an example. And it took me a surprising amount of time to get the picture I was looking for. I was like, well, it was like right after they disappear, because I want to get the exact moment they hit the ground, and it was not super easy. But there's a lot of people who I think are having a lot easier time of it. Maybe they're just more used to taking screenshots of their fallen enemies, or there have been some really good pictures. And some that are like almost, when I count that. If you got it like right before they fell over, that's fine too. But for that event, let's go scrolling through the actual pictures. We're letting people get 1 entry per day, because the event is going to be like a raffle. So there's a one-time participation reward of 2 million Zenny in game. Then we're going to be pulling 2 raffles. The first one is going to get the Valkyrie monster. I got the lights turned on. The lights turned up here. Come on, there we go. I've been sitting still too long. And then the grand prize is going to be a Rune Knight monster in game. Which are, if you're not familiar with Ragnarok Rush, the monsters you can have on your team. And this is my character in town with her favorite monster friends. As you can see, I think everyone's seen this, because every time I jump into the game, I point this out because it's my favorite thing. The evil snake lord, which sounds really frightening, is amazing in game, like in town, because they have duck feet. Like, look at those duck feet. Like, look at them go. It's the least intimidating thing ever, and I love it. Go duck feet. Alright, I'm gonna go kill some stuff. Yeah. Murder things. This is my team right now. I don't have an awesome team. I'm still leveling up. I know I'm very behind, but here we go. Let's speed it up. Those of you not familiar with Ragnarok Rush might still be familiar with all these monsters, as I know we have a whole bunch of Ragnarok things in the chat. Is that really loud? Like, I can't wear the headphones because in order for it to be normal sounding for the thing, it sounds loud, very loud for me. Is that like overwhelmingly loud? Do you need me to turn that down? Let me know, because it's very loud over here. All the stars! Yay! And we're gonna be cutting this the live stream off. The live stream will keep going, but we might be putting the title page back up between probably like 9:55 and 10, just for a couple of minutes, while I get everything set up for the Dragon Saga portion of our Extra Life live stream. I also have to run across the office and like clock in. I got here very early. If you guys follow us on Twitter, I also, because I got here really early because I want to get people like these special donuts. If you guys want to see the special donut, one of the special donuts I got, let's see. You don't like Twitter? Let's see if I can like show it. This isn't for me. This is for another person. But it's like, there we go. Okay, it's like a unicorn donut. So cute. It's from Zombie Donuts. I never go there because they're so fancy. But I was like, it's Extra Life. Everyone needs to be super awake, so let's give them sugar. Yeah. So has anyone in chat ever done like a long live stream or a speed run? That was one of the things I was wondering, how many people who are watching are familiar with like speed run stuff. Like, I know that there are a lot of speed run tournaments. There's like some special charity speed run events too. Have you guys ever tried speed running something before? I've never even tried it. Like, I love stories, so for speed running you have to do all this stuff to like skip story elements. It doesn't sound super fun to me, but it's really cool to watch. Like, especially if you're familiar with the game and you're like, how is that even possible? I kind of get it with games like platformer games, like definitely, but with something like Resident Evil, I was like, how are you gonna do that? And I watched a little bit of it when he was practicing the other day, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. They got so many tricks up their sleeve to get past stuff. And me and Jello Shaker have some ideas of where like the really tricky spots in the game are, so we can like watch out for them during that portion of the live stream and let you guys know when they're coming up. When we gotta like cheer them on because they might die. And when you apparently in a speed run, when you die, that's like the end of the speed run because like it's like they can't stop to save. So it's like playing a game in hardcore mode. Crazy. I can't even imagine. Time to cut them up. Rest of the dog. Everything's exploding. And as you can see, as you make progress, you get some more presents. The only thing I super duper want with this game that we don't have is I would just want a whole team. I want a whole team of pourings, and the game won't let me do that. I just want them all to be normal pourings, and I want to be able to kill like the giant monsters with them. That's all I ask for. Rest of the dog. Rest of the dog. hear it, but like all the monsters have like voices. So while they're in combat, I have it like sped up so they're saying stuff really fast, but they're saying stuff. I think my team's strong enough. I haven't played for a while. Like, I've logged in and like leveled up my monsters and stuff whenever we have like events, because I'm like, ooh, I got more stuff to level up. But I haven't actually progressed to the point where I can't beat stuff anymore, and now I feel like that was meant to be. I was saving that progression for this portion of the live stream. Is there like a part of the game, like our live stream supports you, or are you guys like going to be here for the Ragnarok Online portion? I know they're doing event stuff too, so that's great. Hold on 1 second, I gotta fix the thing. I'm not going anywhere, I'm just gonna put the title screen up real fast. Still here, you can still hear me, the audio's still on, monsters are still being killed. Still happening. And that might happen periodically. We're not gonna take the live stream down ever, and we're gonna try to keep the mic on at all times. But when you have like live streams like sometimes for 24 hours, yeah, sometimes we need to put that screen up so we can fix little issues that pop up. Have you guys checked out on that blog post that we made too? We have a list of the rewards too that you can get for donating. Rewards won't go out immediately; they go out in like waves after, and they'll probably start going out after the live stream. I'm not immediately after the live stream, but before the end of the year. But there's some pretty cool rewards. I know that Ragnarok has some really awesome high tier rewards like costume items. They're neat. Dragonlark has some awesome rewards as well. Requiem. And Rush. Rush has some rewards. Some great rewards. Mystery chests. Zenny, Odin's codes, just as a thank you for donating. Oh, hey. Sure, let's do that. Whatever you say, boss. Artifact wasn't a king, will you now? We must stop Ragnarok. There's a little bit of spoilers, I guess, but that makes it sound like I'm watching out for this box that I just received. I'm going to turn my quest. Alright. And I think we can just go right back to killing stuff. Oh, actually, first I'm going to go back here. If you're wondering what these islands are, they're harder than the normal stuff. And I'll probably die if I do them. So I'm doing this. But yeah. So we've been setting this stuff up for a while now. And we test it all out ahead of time to make sure everything works. But every now and then, you know, stuff doesn't work the same when you've been live streaming for a long period of time. And we had a bit of a scare the other day when the computer didn't want to restart. And we have backup computers, so it's been fine. But that's one of the reasons I came in super early today, is to make sure everything would run properly. Because that was real scary. Asking a donation. It should, yeah, that would still qualify. If you donate 101 in extra life without covering processing expense, well, you can be qualified for the 100 plus donation reward. Yeah, absolutely. You will absolutely still be qualified for that. Be sure when if you do donate, that you include in the note your character name and the game that you're donating to. If it's like Ragnarok, also include the server that your character is on, so we can make sure to put you directly on the list. Sometimes we can find out anyway if you only give part of the information, but if you don't give any information, we won't know. If you sent a donation and forgot to add any information, you can send a ticket in to our support team at support.warpportal.com. Let them know that you donated but forgot to give us your information, and they'll give you instructions. They'll probably forward you on to the actual to the email that handles that, and then you'll be sending them basically your receipt and your information, so they can verify that you are the person who donated and that you can get the rewards. So many stars. Alright, check one more thing. Downloading something on another computer real fast. 1 sec. I'm still here. I'm just checking this other.
I will show you no mercy. Evil will consume you. Evil will consume you.
Oh, right. Sorry about that.
I will show you no mercy.
The power of
Evil will.
And again, our next live stream will be at 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. We're going to have our Dragon Saga live stream. And if any of you play... Okay, hello, Cortez! Welcome to the live stream. If any of you play Dragon Saga, you're more than welcome to join us as I believe we have room for one more person in our party to try to take out the Destiny dungeon that we're going to be going through. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, morning, evening, wherever you are.
Breath of the dark. I will show you no mercy.
And if you're waiting for a specific live stream, let us know. I can tell you when that will take place. The schedule up on our blog, you can find it here. I'm go ahead and post it in chat again.
I will show you no.
And that includes information about the rewards you get for donating, as well as a link to the Warp Portal Extra Life
I will
page,
show you no mercy.
where we are at $1,649 in donations. Again, thank you so much to our amazing community for donating to this awesome cause. Again, all proceeds go directly to the Children's Hospital of Orange County. You're waiting for a new business? Well, let's see. Anubis, GM Anubis is going to be here for Overcooked. Where it's not just me, GM Anubis, maybe a couple of other producers are going to join him for that. They're going to try to break their friendship with that game. And then we're going to be playing Getting Over It. So if you guys haven't heard of Getting Over It or seen anything about it, I waited until like 3 a.m. to schedule it because I felt like that's when the frustration and rage would be like maximum level. Because we'd be really tired. So Getting Over It is a very peculiar and interesting game where you're like a guy in like a bucket or a cauldron for some reason, and you have like a sledgehammer and you're trying to move over a mountain with a sledgehammer. And the controls are just very simple and very frustrating because the slightest mistake will send you careening in the wrong direction, falling down the mountain and starting like all over again. And to make things especially challenging, this computer has a mouse that was not made for like smooth movements, I guess. It doesn't have that great motion range. I tested it out the other day, and it was like playing that game on Nightmare mode. And that game is kind of already a nightmare. So, I remember I'd mentioned that to those who had showed interest in playing, and they were like, can't we switch the mouse out for a better mouse? And I'm like, we could. Or you could, just get good. So, we'll see. I say that, but I'm gonna be there, but I'm mostly there for moral support and mockery. I'm not gonna play Getting Over It. I'm gonna watch other people play it. So yeah, I'm already gonna play Crawl, which is gonna be rage-inducing already. So. Because I'll probably be very bad at it in the daytime I manage to be a hero. My coworkers will annihilate me. I think Anderson's going to be for that one. I'm not sure who else. Who else is here that we can drag into the room?
I will show you no mercy.
Also, a little bit on doors. Is Twitch having some hiccups? Let me check. Is anyone else experiencing some issues with Twitch? I don't hear it because I have the volume on it turned off, but it looks like it's just running a bit slow. What kind of hiccups are you experiencing? Like, is it lag? I mean, there's always a little bit of lag, but I mean, is it like doing that annoying thing where it'll like completely like load forever for you, or maybe it's something we can, I don't know if that's something we can fix, because I know that happens to me all the time when I'm watching stuff on Twitch. I'm not seeing anything happening. Stuck on loading. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you might want to switch over to the YouTube channel if you're having some issues with that, because that happens to me all the time when I'm just watching Twitch, like on my own time, and I've never been able to find anything to fix it. It's a Twitch thing, unfortunately. Disable low latency mode. Low latency mode is something we have to disable on our end through the dashboard. Let me see if I can do that. Or if that's something. It might be something we could do. This camera is angled, it's like made for a taller person. So sorry when I like disappear as I'm like looking for stuff. This person. Oh, murder. Oh, first open his chest. Let's cut the back of the chest. Sorry, I'm like checking that out while I'm doing this, which this is a good time to do it because this is the opening one is generally where we just kind of make sure we have everything running as smooth as possible, which is why I'm the only one here right now. That will change in just 20 minutes. We'll pull Terrifying in here and continue.
I will show you no.
Continue with Dragon Saga. And maybe we'll talk a little bit in Dragon Saga too about some of the events.
I will show you no. Evil will consume.
The power of healing. For everyone.
Okay. Yeah, even if we change it now, we'd have to stop the broadcast and restart it for that to take into effect, unfortunately. If it gets excessive, maybe we can do that. Alright. Yeah, I was like looking through the stuff and I was like, I looked up some stuff on trying to fix that, but anything we do to change the settings won't change until we have restarted the live stream.
I will show you no.
For everyone.
Alright, thank you for the update. As soon as I saw that freezing dragon throw, I was like, I need that armor as much as possible. If it had been like a terrible monster, I would have had it on my team. only 15 more minutes till we start off our Dragon Saga live stream. If you guys have any questions about Extra Life, about donating, about any of the tier rewards, about any of the things we are live streaming today, any suggestions for live streaming,
I
just
will
let
show
us know.
you
I know
no
last year we had like a full set of choose, but
breath of the dark.
we wanted to make sure we pulled from like games we are. Although that game pool may have extended
I will show
during
you
the Halloween Steam sale.
Hey,
Wow, now we have raised $1,718. Thank you everyone who's donated since we started live streaming. You guys are awesome. And between, and I'm not logged into the thing on this one, but between this one and the next one, we will be, so I can do shout outs to people. So stay tuned in the next hour when we're going to start doing shout outs to those. We don't want shout outs, we'll leave anonymous people. Let's see if it shows up on the page at all.
breath of the dark. Time to
Yeah,
cut
thank you
them
again so
apart.
much everyone who's donated. I hope you really enjoy the rewards once they go out. We have some awesome exclusive rewards in it for Dragon Saga. We have rewards.
Time to cut them apart.
I don't trust myself just listening to that because I'm already a little bit tired. We have an exclusive car mount. We have an Extra Life Balloon, Extra Life Champion title. So for those who are unfamiliar with with Dragon Saga, we have these neat titles in game that'll appear over your character's head, and they can be animated. I know the Extra Life ones are animated. The Extra Life is Extra Life Red title and an Extra Life Champion title. Yes, they're both animated different ways. You know what, Cortez? I will run that idea past the
I will
past
show
the
you no
different teams
For everyone.
once I am between my own live streams and see what people say maybe about it. No promises though. We kind of
I will show you no
sent out requests for teams and the reward list has already been made. But I think some of our live streams have some cool events that'll let you get stuff in game. We'll see. I know for Rose we're doing a Soup Boss event, and that will allow you to get some neat in-game rewards if you participate. And since the last time I ran a Rose event, because it's been a while, there's apparently a really cool map where you can summon the Super Boss. And I really like the Super Boss that I'm going to be summoning today. It's just really cool. Yeah,
breath of the dark.
that's true. And I do love giving away cool stuff. It's like one of my favorite things. So.
It's time to cut them apart.
That's why we have the Extra Life rewards. What happened to channels 1 through 5 in RO2? I didn't hear about anything happening to RO2. I'm not an RO2 CM, so I might not be like super on top of the most up-to-date RO2 news. So I'm sorry if I don't have any information for you. Is there something wrong with the game, or is this like an in-game question you have about recent updates? Snow Wolf. And I feel really bad about that because I used to play R2 all the time, and I just haven't had time to play it in a very long time.
Time to cut them apart. Evil will consume.
Alright, in about 5 minutes, I'm going to, the titles are going to go up. We're still going to be live, so don't go anywhere. Just trying to stick around because we're going to be doing the Dragon Saga. uploads the team as soon as they get in. I'm here super early, so everyone isn't here for me to question about stuff yet. But I can ask them when they come in, and I'll say there was someone who was asking about it, and I will see what they say. Yeah. Alright. So excited. I feel like whenever you have someone where you have to stay up like super late for anything, that is when everything gets really hectic. Then you end up getting like 4 hours of sleep right before a 24-hour live stream. And you're like, that's fine, it's okay. But fall asleep on live stream at like 3 in the morning. Okay. I apologize.
I will show you no mercy.
I could say hi to them in I can't see anyone right now because I'm in the little box, basically. But I can see people in. I have a magic device that allows me to talk to everyone. Then I keep checking in case something explodes because I can't hear if anything's like exploding inside of the office. I'm gonna, well, in order to make it so that like we can be like loud in here, and also so that outside adventures don't like interrupt. The stream is in a small box. I'm in a box. Yeah, it's to be fair, it's big for a box. It's small for a room, but it's big for a box. Well, I'll be joined soon with more people, so it'll be a crowded box. So we got everything set up and tested for this, so I just hope it runs smoothly today. The one thing we haven't tested a whole lot that'll be fun are our controllers. I have some like old school controllers that I used to use for fighting games. I really hope are gonna work well for like Overcooked. Oh, so we can have a lot of people playing. We'll see. We'll see how the computer likes it. We have a lot of backup games too if one thing doesn't work. But hope you don't mind keeping it very real. Oh, nice. Oh, did I reach a not high enough level yet? That's actually perfect timing because I am going to go grab, because I saw people coming to the office. I'm going to grab another person, so I'm not in here by myself, and make sure everything's ready for the. I'm not turning the live stream off. I'm going to do this first. I love that. I can't stop myself from clicking that thing every time I see it, even if I'm like, there's an exclamation mark above the thing that I can't. There we go. Alright. Now I can go. Although all the other exclamation marks are calling to me. Just 1 minute. I'm going to be right back. Hi friends, I'm back. Sorry for that I forgot I had turned the mic off in case something was loud in here while I was gone. Or there was ghosts. That's a major concern, is when you leave a mic on by yourself and you hear it later, you hear sounds where shouldn't be sounds. I did not want that, so. Alright, well now I don't have to disappear again until... Unless Tearfing forgets to come in here on time, I'm here for the next 2.5 hours-ish. 2 hours and 10 minutes, I guess that's the big difference. And then it's the... So Dragon Saga, and RO, and Rose. So I'm going to disappear for 2 hours at 12 to 2. And you guys are going to have Astra and Jello Shaker come in here. Alright. Go back to the main page. As long as he wears his hat. Now, which hat are you talking about? Which hat does he have to wear? I feel like I haven't seen Tearfing wear a hat in a while, so I think it's very possible he will not wear a hat. I should have made him wear one of his Christmas sweaters. You guys aren't aware of this, but this is something, some special spoilers, sort of. I don't know. Like, I feel like we should build hype for this, but I don't know if it's possible to build hype for this. So, Tearfing wears Christmas sweaters. The day after Halloween, he came to the office in a Christmas sweater. And we're thinking of trying to spotlight the many, many strange Christmas sweaters he has for next month. So that's something to look forward to on social media for us. Maybe Dragon Saga social media. I'd never seen a Christmas sweater with a unicorn on it before, but now I have. And he also shared some absolutely hideous sweaters with the entire office the other day, and I think that he obtained those, so I apologize for that. Hopefully he's not wearing those today, but maybe that might be something to look forward to. The ugliest of sweaters. Does anyone... What name is this game? This game is Ragnarok Rush. In 4 minutes, we're going to be switching over to Dragon Saga. And if you want a list, I'm going to do this like all the freaking time. For anyone new popping in. If you want a list of the games we are going to be playing for the next 24 hours. 24 hours. I keep saying it so I can reinforce it's fine. You can stream for 24 hours. You're not going to have any troubles with that. 24 hours. We're going to be live streaming Warp Portal and other games for the Children's Hospital of Orange County, for Extra Life. It's a great organization. All donations go directly to the Children's Hospital of Orange County. And so if you are interested in getting rewards from some of our games, donating can get you some great rewards for our games as well. Is there a specific game that you are looking for, Naswin? Because we have on that schedule when those games are going to be live streamed. Do we have the right time for the speedrun in there too? We have a really cool speedrun thing happening. I told the person who does the speedruns that we were gonna just, I told him, like, you're not allowed to, like, get distracted or have fun, just focus on winning. You're gonna let down the whole live stream if you fail. So that'll be an exciting thing to do. Because we don't want them getting too distracted, they're actually gonna be live streaming the game on another computer. And then me and Jello Shaker will be in here, like, you'll be watching it. We'll be watching it on here. You guys will be watching, we'll be watching it and commenting on it, because we know, like, when the scary parts are coming. And by scary, like, Resident Evil games have some scary moments, but the scary part for speedruns is when they get into rooms where it might slow them down or they might die, and then that will end the speedrun, because that'll halt their progress. When they die, they can't save because they're going through everything super fast, so that means the speedrun is over. But this person has done Resident Evil 2 speedruns in under an hour before, so they're going to try to beat the whole thing during that live stream slot. Okay. At this time, I'm going to be putting the title screen up as we switch over to Dragon Saga. So, still be here, the mic will still be up, but we're switching games. Thank you guys for joining us for our Ragnarok Rush portion of the live stream. If you're part of the Ragnarok Rush community and you haven't checked out the Facebook page, please feel free to head over to that Facebook page because we have a cool fall screenshot contest that can get you some awesome monster rewards. Thank you guys for joining us for this live stream, for donating to this great cause, and I look forward to seeing you guys in just a couple minutes.